Hey, what's up YouTube, and welcome back to my channel, The Scorpion Effect. If you are new here, welcome. If you're returning, welcome, welcome, welcome. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you're feeling my vibe. You all are watching the videos, and you all are watching the videos all the way through, but do me a favor. If you're following my page, just give your girl a like, okay, because it will get me in the algorithm. Do me a favor and like all of my shorts and all of the videos. Do your girl a big one, just to show your support, okay? And liking the videos and commenting is free, so I really would appreciate it if you all would like up the videos, okay? Even if you're not resonating with it, just like the video to show support, and I really appreciate it, and thank you in advance, okay? So tonight we will be doing your no contact love reading for January 2026. But remember, all of my videos are timeless, so whenever you see them and you feel like it's meant for you and it resonates, go for it. It's really no time. I just do that to help reference energy time frames for you all, but really energy is fluid, okay? So I've given readings to people where it didn't resonate, but years later it resonated, where they've called me or texted me and said, oh my God, everything you said happened like a year later or 2 years later. So energy is fluid, guys, okay? Sorry, excuse me. So with that being said, let's get started. I have shuffled the cards and pulled the cards, okay? Now, I have been getting some complaints in my comments. I've had people who say, oh, why do you pre-shuffle? Why do you shuffle, pull the cards off camera? And they say things like, oh, you could be making up anything. Look, I do what I want over here, okay? I don't like shuffling on camera. It's too noisy and it takes more time. Okay, so if you don't like it, just click off. You don't have to let me know in the comments. My comment section should be full of positivity. I don't mind criticism, but be nice. Okay, talk to me nice, because I will block you. I'm not going to cuss you out. I'm not going to go back and forth with you, but you will get blocked. Okay, because this is a positive channel and I'm building a positive community. But enough yapping. Let's get started on this no contact reading, because this reading is a little chaotic, and yeah. And I will be doing some clarifiers, and stick around to the end. We will be clarifying all signs, okay? So let's get started, collective. I'm excited, and I want to say I love you all. I really am enjoying doing these readings, and I'm loving the positive feedback, because I do get a lot of love as well. So I'm not going to, just highlight the negative, and I appreciate you all for tuning in. And if you haven't already, check out my level up reading. This is a reading I plan on doing often, and it's a reading to give you advice on how to level up, where you need to tighten up in areas of your life so you can level up. And it is a very positive, uplifting, motivational, insightful reading. So give it a listen, okay? Sorry, y'all. Mean to be all in the mic, but I'm just getting over the flu, and I still have some residual phlegm, and I'm trying to get rid of it. But anyway, let's get started. I apologize for all the yapping. All right. So you, collective, you have the strength in reverse. So emotionally, your heart feels weakened, okay? Emotionally, you feel tired, maybe even drained by this connection. You're drained by love. You don't feel like you get what you put out. With the strength in reverse, there's a hesitance to be vulnerable, but you want more vulnerability. This is also mental and emotional exhaustion here. You're losing patience in this connection. You no longer feel like you have the strength to really put up another fight here, okay? You're questioning your worth. You're questioning your power in this, where you lost power in this. And you're rethinking how you've handled this connection. You're feeling a little silly for maybe going back and forth or giving multiple chances here. I mean, I know you all aren't talking, but you may be looking back at you feel like you should have walked away a lot sooner with this Strength in reverse. So emotionally, you're not over it. Emotionally, you're still replaying things, replaying the gaslighting, replaying conversations, wishing you could have said this and that in the moment. Now, in your head, in the ego here, you're very defensive with the King of Swords in the reverse. The King of Swords in the reverse can be very nasty. So I feel like you have, you're very defensive and detached. And you're logical, but you're also irrational at the same time. There's anger, there's frustration, there's sharp thinking with a sharp tongue as well, right? There's a lot of resentment here. And this is, I shouldn't have to chase. I shouldn't have to work this hard in love. They should know better. They need to stop playing with me type of energy. I'm done trying to rationalize with this person. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with my emotions. Stop toying with my emotions. Stop telling me my feelings aren't valid. This is you looking back at being mad at yourself for allowing them to convince you that your feelings were invalid, or just gaslighting you into believing that, you know, you shouldn't have these complaints or something like that. This is also you developing a lot of coldness in this relationship. You want to mentally cut this person off. You don't want to hold on to them anymore, but you can't get them out your feelings. You can't get them out your mind. You can't get them out your energy right now. You are in a mental loop here. You could have said a lot of harsh things to this person. There could have been a lot of bad arguments with this King in reverse here. This is fuck it. The gloves are off energy. Like, you played with me too much. I feel like it's a lot of things you didn't get to say because you let your anger get the best of you. But Spirit is saying don't beat yourself up. That's normal. You know, that's normal to get to that point with the person. But don't let this person bring you out of character when you do end up speaking, because you all are going to speak again. I don't feel like this is a forever cutoff thing here. But you're not in a good place. A lot of changes need to be made. There's too much arguing and not enough problem solving in this. And I do feel like at one point you were the problem solver. You were the one negotiating and not negotiating, but I don't know about when, maybe you were negotiating. You were the one compromising. You were the one, you know, trying to fit into this box they try to put you in. Now, the hidden truth in this, what you haven't really revealed. Deep down, there's a feeling of not feeling chosen. You feel like you put a lot in and you were not chosen. You were not giving your just due. Someone could have promised you a proposal or promised you more here. You felt unnoticed, unappreciated, and rejected. They definitely hurt your feelings and bruised your ego here. I think at one point they had you on the pedestal, because whenever you see cards in reverse, at one point it was in the upright. In the upright, what is the Six of Wands? It's all about victory, feeling seen, feeling heard, feeling like a king, feeling like a queen, right? And the reverse is opposite. Is you no longer, it's kind of like they love bombed you and made you feel here to get what they needed and wanted. And then once you started to challenge this person, and you really demanded more of them emotionally, mentally, everything, they made you feel unheard, unseen. You're disappointed in a way, and I know you don't want to hear this, collective, but you wanted their validation. You were desperate for their validation, because at one point, it's what made you thrive. It's what made you feel good in this connection. But Spirit is saying, real love is going to make you feel seen on all fronts. Okay, it's not just going to feed your ego. It's going to feed your soul. It's going to feed your feelings. It's going to feed what you need. And that's connection. That's communication. That's clarity, right? You wanted victory with them. You wanted acknowledgement. You wanted appreciation. You wanted attention. You didn't get that. And this stings more than you will admit. This is something that you haven't talked about. You won't openly talk about. And Spirit is saying, as long as you hold on to this, stop giving this person so much power. You got to look at it like this. This person is a gaslighter, a liar, a manipulator. Why would you want that validation? I only want validation from people who move as a good person. I don't give a damn what your validation is if you're a piece of crap as a person. Stop caring what this person thinks when they're not even good enough to they can't even validate themselves. They can't even be honest here with themselves. They're sneaky. They're a liar here. And this person purposely plays games and mind games, mental games here. We'll get to them. But my advice to you, and this isn't even Spirit, this is just me as a woman experience, okay? Me telling you as a person, not even a woman, just a person, right? Why would you want validation from a person who ain't bringing shit? Why would you want validation from a person who can't even give you what you need, who can't even make you feel seen and heard, who can't even acknowledge your feelings? Think about that, collective. Really think about that. Sorry, y'all. So, your next move. Now, remember, energy is fluid, okay? And it's free will. Doesn't mean you have to take this advice, okay? But what you're likely to do, what you don't even see coming. With the High Priestess in reverse, instead of staying mysterious, calm, and detached, something is stirring in you emotionally here, okay? This is breaking the silence, overthinking, possibly wanting answers. So I do feel like you are in this energy of F them. They played with me, but at some point you are going to call them impulsively or talk to them or go. There will be communication. You want answers here. With the High Priestess being in reverse, there's a lot of mystery. There's a lot of unfinished business. There's a lot you don't know. And you didn't really get the answers because you all were too busy fighting, right? This is you not fully, how can I say this? You're not fully emotionally regulated here. And Spirit is saying to be careful. Don't call this person or approach this person impulsively. I hate to say this, but you can't show them that you care this much. You just can't. You can't, because this person is going to take this as you being erratic and irrational. Erotic and irrational. Okay? Your intuition is clouded. You're not listening to your intuition. You're going off the rails emotionally. This is you trusting your intrusive thoughts and not your inner thoughts, your logical thoughts here. Don't get too emotional with this person, okay? They don't even deserve all of this from you. Stop feeding the monster. Stop feeding the beast here, okay, collective? Use your intuition. Be strong here. I know you feel weak right now because you feel disrespected. And when I say weak, not that you're home, depressed, balled up in the corner. This is opposite of this. This is you wanting to cuss them out. This is you wanting to put hands on this person. And Spirit is saying it's not worth it because they're going to see this that as you still care. You still love them. You still want them. And that it's going to feed their ego because good energy, bad energy, it doesn't matter. As long as they're getting it from you, they're feeding off of it, right? So be careful with this. Please use your intuition. Be smart about this. Spirit is saying to go the steady, calm, steady, and make them come to you. Don't go to them. This person needs to come to you, collective. Okay. I was going to change this song. Sorry, y'all. Oh, I got it playing on my TV because I don't mean to be distracted, but this song is on repeat and I want to change it. I think I would have to. I'm not going to grab my phone. I'll just let it be. But anyway, sorry, y'all. The song is on repeat. I didn't realize until we're 15 minutes in. I'm just realizing. Now, emotionally, they're guarded. They're withholding. I can't give right now. I can't give right now. I don't have it in me right now. This is someone who wants main character treatment but don't want to give anything. This is someone who is emotionally stingy. This is someone who feels like they've given too much in the past and it didn't reward them. And I'm not saying necessarily you. Like, I feel like this person punishes people and the new people they're dating based off of their experiences they've had before. And it's like they want you to prove to them. They want you to give before they're willing to give anything. This person is mentally and emotionally selfish. Their heart has too many barriers here. They can't connect emotionally or mentally because they're very selfish. They're only thinking about how this connection can serve them. It's one of those things where I've been hurt so many times. You need to prove to me why I should choose you type of energy. And you're like, hold on, why are you punishing me for past crap here? Okay. Yeah, this person has a lot of healing to do. They're very selfish and entitled. Now, this is interesting. It kind of reiterates this. Okay. This is them sitting and waiting on you to make a move here with the hangman here. They're stalling. They're hanging back. They're very calculated. They want to see how you're going to move. Okay. I also feel like this person knows that by them being silent, you are going to react. Like, they know that the silence bothers you. They're not oblivious. They know that the games bother you. This person is very well aware. Like, if you told this person, oh, I don't like how you keep me on red. I don't like how you take all day to call me. You text me back, whatever. They know. But they do it to see how you're going to react. They do it to see how many boundaries they can stomp over and what you will allow here. This person is very smart, very calculated. They are avoiding hard conversations, and I feel like this is what they do anyway. They avoid hard conversations. They're very detached here. They're pausing on purpose. This is being quiet on purpose, sitting back, looking at your next move. This person is more caught up in the ego than the heart and the feelings here. I wouldn't trust this person, collective. This person feels like it's safer to do nothing and let time go by and let you kind of like things blow over, sweep it under the rug, than put in any type of effort. And I feel like they've been allowed to do this. They've run amok here. Now, what they're not telling you here with the Five of Cups reversed, they won't admit that they do have feelings about this. They've had regret over this because remember, this was in the upright before. Now, collective, I know you're not going to want to hear this, but you taking them back and apologizing first. And this is what happens with you, collective. You go off the rails, cuss them out, come in fast and cuss them out and everything. Then you come back and apologize. And it leaves them with no accountability because you come in apologizing for cussing them out, right? And it takes away from them taking accountability, where Spirit is saying you need to let this person sit in the shit, okay, and smell it. And that way they can come back and apologize to you. But when you go off like this, Then you take a step back like, oh, I probably was too harsh. Oh, I probably shouldn't have cussed them out. Or I probably shouldn't have said that, because you feel guilty afterwards. This isn't your big bad in the moment because you feel disrespected. But the moment you take a step back, you don't feel good about it. You don't feel happy about it. You feel foolish. You end up apologizing to them, trying to make it up to them, trying to make it right to them, and then they never get a chance to feel this Five of Cups, this disappointment, because you come in and correct your wrongs without making them hold themselves accountable. I feel like when you get emotional, it overshadows the wrongs they've done here. I hope that makes sense to someone, because that's for somebody. That's for somebody. I'm getting a headache. This is the second headache I've gotten during a reading. And I never get headaches like that. So they are, they know they've been wrong. They've had regrets in this. They've had emotional grief about you. This person you forced this person to sit back and look at their shitty ways. But it's not for long, because you try to come in and fix things, and you try to come in and fix things for the both of you, and it doesn't hold them accountable. It doesn't make them sit in their crap here. But they're trying to move on emotionally here. They tell themselves, I can't be sad about this anymore. I need to move forward. I can't drown in this emotional stuff. Okay. You could be dealing with a Pisces with this Hangman here. Also have Virgo energy here. I have Scorpio energy. I have Leo, Aquarius, Gemini. Heavy Gemini, Leo as well. I'm in Aries here. Cancer energy too. This could be a Pisces dealing with a Sag, or a Pisces dealing with a Scorpio, or a Virgo dealing with an Aries. Also Aries dealing with a Taurus. Gemini dealing with Aries. I got all the signs really over here, but I just wanted to throw it out there because somebody suggested that I clarify what signs I see and feel and everything. So there we go. But they're trying to detach from you. They haven't fully detached here, because you all do have, there's lessons here. There's lessons in this connection. There's lessons with self-worth. And collective, you needed a lesson in self-worth because you give more than you should here. And this person, they have lessons they need as well. They need to be able to recognize their selfish ways, their narcissistic ways. This person, I'm not saying they're a full-blown narcissist, but they got some tendencies here. Okay? But they are trying to detach. You both are trying your hardest to heal and detach. And Spirit is saying, don't rush the process here, collective. Give yourself time to move on and heal properly. Okay? And Spirit is also saying, when you're feeling like you want to go off on this person, excuse me, meditate, take a bath, go take a walk, do something that's going to distract you in a healthy way. Okay? Don't drink, don't smoke, don't do any drug related or escapism in that way. Do something fulfilling. I don't care what it is. Like, I like to ice skate when I'm feeling, or I like to work out or dance or ice skate, and I'll go ice skating. Do something. I don't care what it is, skating, whatever. Do something. But don't let this person, don't let your intrusive thoughts take over and get the best of you here, okay? This person isn't worth it. They like pressing your buttons, and they're going to continue to press your buttons because they like those reactions. This person thinks reacting like that equates to feelings, equates to love. Some people do equate toxic arguing and all that as love. don't feed the beast. Please, please, please don't call this person. Please don't text this person. Please. They need to be chasing you. Do not grovel at this person's feet, and don't even cuss them out. They don't deserve anything. Give them radio silence here, y'all. Please, please. And this is why I say the energy they're coming to you with is the Seven of Swords. They do not move honestly here, okay? This is avoidance, hiding feelings, staying silent, acting indifferent, running around in these streets, okay? There's still going to be withholding the truth, and this person is juggling multiple people here. You're not the only person this person is seeing, and you're not the only person they're being toxic with. This is someone who chooses distance rather than vulnerability. They would rather create confusion and distance than solve any problems or take any accountability here. If they return guarded. They return even more distant, okay? So if they were showing up as a piece of shit the first few times, because you've taken this person back a few times, collective. Now, for some of y'all, that's 15 years. I'm hearing 18 years, 15 years, 14 years, 12 years. Some of you, this is a long thing. Now, some of you is not as long. Because I don't know who this reading is for, but it's a lot of energies here. This is not a almost personal one-person reading. This is multiple people. That's why I got this damn headache. I usually get headaches when it's like a lot of energies entering the space. If they come back, well, when they come back, because they'll be back, they will avoid accountability and transparency right now because this person moves toxic. These are years and years and years of bad habits, collective. If it took someone 10 years to create these bad habits, it's going to take them at least 5 to 7 years to get rid of them. Okay. Let me take a sip of my tea. You know what I've been doing, collective? I've been buying tea from like 7-Eleven, and well, I usually will get a gallon of tea like Turkey Hill. And what I've been doing when I was sick last week, I was taking the tea and I was heating it up. So this is a half and half tea. And I've been heating it up in the microwave so I don't have to make tea. And it is absolutely delicious. Delicious, delicious. If you haven't tried it, heat up your iced tea that you get from the store. I promise you it's delicious, especially if you get like peach or raspberry. Chef's kiss. Chef's freaking kiss. I own a little cafe and we do a bunch of flavored lemonades and tea, and I am going to start heating up my lemonades and my teas because they are just amazing. Anyway, it tastes better than actually brewing the tea, and I love brewed tea and loose tea. But anyway, let me not go on a tangent, y'all. And see, I'm getting more comfortable because before I was like not comfortable talking to myself in the camera, but now I feel like I'm talking to my people. But anyway, yeah, this person is sneaky. This person is a piece of crap. I hate to say, but all right. Now, the state of this connection. No surprise here. The Nine of Cups reverse. This connection is unfulfilling. Emotionally, mentally, spiritually. Okay, you all are not connecting. You all don't have a lot in common. The arguments and the problems are highlighted more than anything else. Let me drink some water here because my voice is cracking. I'm so glad my neighbor's car didn't go off because it kept going off. But now my voice is tearing up. Anyway, so we're going to get through this reading. Crackly voice and all. Sorry, y'all. But yeah, the connection, it feels emotionally is disappointed. You're not getting much out of this. It's no longer a wish fulfillment here. The love, it doesn't satisfy your soul here like it once did. You're holding on to the potential. You're holding on to what was, what used to be, the shoulda, couldas, and what is here. But it's not fulfilling on either side. And I hate to say, but in some twisted way, they are getting fulfillment out of the back and forth. Like, this person likes to see you in distress. Okay? And you know it. You feel it. Both of you had high expectations, and both of you expected more. Both of you feel let down, and both of you are emotionally dissatisfied. But collective spirit is saying this person is going to miss you when you're gone. This person is going to value you when you are gone and you're not thinking about them anymore, because they can still feel you in their energy. I know people will say, oh, not my ex. They're cold-blooded, cold-hearted. I've given people readings recently, and I had a young lady say, oh, he's cold-hearted. He has no feelings. I'm telling you, people can pretend to not have feelings just like they can pretend to like you. Okay, they can mask and pretend and give you a representative. They can also pretend to not have feelings. And a lot of times people do that to keep you at bay, but they also do that because they know having that mystery surrounding them is going to make you want more. It's going to make you want to crack the code. It's going to make you want to like break the mystery. They know that. Like, this person knows that it eats you up, that they're ignoring you. Like, I do feel like you've tried to reach them and they give you like vague one-word answers, or they don't say anything for days. This person knows it bothers you. And they can feel that you're holding on. They can feel that you're agitated. You may not think so, but this person can feel it too, especially with this hangman in reverse here. Now, spiritual guidance here. This is spiritual advice. Y'all know I always pull spiritual advice. Spiritual advice. With the Tower reverse, this connection has already been shaken. It wasn't built on a solid foundation here. It had to be shaken up. Stop avoiding this tower. You both are trying to avoid it by not saying anything, by kind of letting some time go by. You both are refusing to accept where you are in this connection. This person is holding on because they like the attention, they like what you bring to the table, and they don't want to let your energy go. You're holding on because of what used to be. You are avoiding the full truth because facing it means letting something crumble, whether it's your hope, your attachment, or your version of this story you wanted. Spirit is saying you can't build truth on instability. Either this must collapse completely, okay, to be reborn, and that's what this needs. You know, it's Death card, reverse, Scorpio energy. I mean, not Death card, Tower, even though Tower is Scorpio energy as well. You must walk away before this can get better. You have to let this collapse, because if you don't, it's going to collapse on you if you don't walk away, okay? The Tower reverse is this chapter is unstable. Stop pretending it isn't. Stop trying to make this more than what it is here, collective. I'm sorry, but y'all got to get the big sister advice right now. And this person serves you nothing. This person serves you nothing, okay? I'm going to do some clarifying. Just a few. This video is longer than I wanted it to be. So let's do a little clarifying. And at the end, we will do all signs. Okay. Just to give what they aren't saying. Boundaries. Now, this is you setting boundaries. The more you set boundaries, they feel like boundaries is a rejection. This person is toxic. They want unconditional love and respect without giving anything. You keep this person at bay. You keep this person on red. Make this person chase you. They will come with confessions here. They will come with confessions here. Don't be predictable. Go radio silence on this person, because once you do, they will come in with some confessions. But you have to, don't let your intrusive thoughts get the best of you. Look, past life here. So this is a soulmate connection. You all do have a soul contract. It's not over. There's more lessons to be learned in self-worth here. They need lessons in arrogance and accountability. You need lessons in self-worth. This person is still going to come in here and lie to you and pretend that they want more, or they're ready for more. They're not. They just don't want to lose access to you, okay? See, they're still going to be withdrawn. They're still going to act single. This person acts single. This person has other people. So be careful with this collective, okay? Because this person doesn't have good intentions. They just don't want to lose you. They like what you bring, and they don't want to lose you. All right, let's do let's do all signs, because again, this video is longer than I wanted it to be. Let me know in the comments if you all made it to the end. Drop a heart emoji for your girl. Let me know in the comments and like up this video. Now, where is y'all know I be needing my all signs paper right here, right? Because I do forget, okay? Now, collective, if you are dealing with an Aries, I have, too many cards. If you are no contact with an Aries, let's see. I do feel like the Aries, that came out twice. The Aries wants intimacy. They miss you. They want to rebuild with you here. It is sincere. It came out twice. That was one of the cards that just popped out. If you are dealing with a Taurus, they are hoping, they're manifesting, they want you back. This Taurus is remorseful. They've cried over this, I'm hearing. If you are dealing with a Gemini, they're at their breaking point, final straw, overwhelmed. I do feel like this Gemini needs to get their life in order. Let me do some clarifying. Yeah, they don't feel good in their personal life. They feel trapped, stuck at a job. I don't feel like this is you. They feel trapped in life. This Gemini is going to be no good to anybody until they get their life together. I knew I listened to my intuition. I knew I was right. Now, the Cancer will come with some confessions here. There will be a lot of truths. There will be a lot of crying. Look, open heart. Yeah, I knew. Yeah, there will be a lot of crying in this, a lot of genuine emotion. Expect them to get really raw and real with you here. Take advantage of it too. You both need this communication. All right, if you're dealing with a Leo, this wanted to come out. Oh, shoot. If you're dealing with a Leo, they're spying on you. If you have them blocked right now, that you all not talking, they are stalking your social media. I feel like they wake up looking at your social media. They go to sleep looking at it. And look, they want you back. You all have some telepathic, you all sexually connect and think about each other. So if you randomly think about this person sexually, it's because they're masturbating too. I know that sounds vulgar, but that's what I'm getting. If you're dealing with a Virgo, the Virgo misses you. They'll drink your bath water, okay? They don't want anybody else but you. Yes, what did I say? Look, commitment. I know my stuff, y'all. Look, commitment. They want you. Like, this person wants a baby with you. This Virgo wants everything with you. And the thing with Virgos, once they know they want you, they make up their mind about you. They don't play about you. If you're dealing with a Libra, the Libra wants more. The Libra wants a new start here. The Libra doesn't, they're tired of blocking, avoiding, pushing things away. They want a new start, this Libra. It is genuine with this Libra. Now, be careful. For some of you, this Libra could be drinking to escape. Not really healthy there. If you're dealing with the Scorpio is conflicted, okay? They're clashing. They feel like this is not compatible. I don't feel like it's, they have a lot of pride. This Scorpio will come out of this. I don't feel like this is permanent. I do feel like the Scorpio has other things they're dealing with, and they can't see past the fog. If you're dealing with a Sag, the Sag is hopeless, cried over you, falling apart over this. They want you back. Yes, it's genuine too. But there's a lot of bitterness. But Spirit is saying you're carrying a lot of this bitterness too. So you both need some healing, okay? If you're dealing with the Capricorn, now the Sag could have did a lot of stuff to make you bitter. I'm not gonna. I do feel like the Sag did some stuff here. If you're dealing with a Capricorn, there will be some shocking truths about this Capricorn. Could find out they have another family or a woman or something. Yeah, this person is shallow. They have other women. I mean, it could be men, but it's other women. It's like player energy here. If you're dealing, oh, that wanted to come out, dealing with an Aquarius, they want you back. They're missing you. They want to talk. They want to rebuild. They're thinking of the memories here is bittersweet for them. Yeah, they've been healing. They want more healing from you both, and they want real communication. If you are dealing with a Pisces, the Pisces is showing resistance right now. They're suppressing. They could be watching you from afar. They're very timid. Remember, Pisces is a fish. I always say, once you tap that glass, you know that fish is going to run away. But the Pisces has a lot of attraction, chemistry here. So they will be back. But be careful with this Pisces. Make sure they are communicating. When a Pisces doesn't communicate properly, they don't leave them to their own devices because they will stray. Okay. But those are your messages. Please let me know in the comments if you made it to the end. Please like up the video, okay? And as always, I love you all. And until your next reading, you take care. Bye.